it's Abigail of Ground and Grow Yoga, and today I have a yoga for book lovers. So I know that a lot of you are really busy and it's hard to decide what you're going to spend your spare time doing. I, as an English teacher, absolutely love reading, and sometimes I feel torn between whether or not I should be doing yoga or whether I should be reading. And so I decided to come up with a quick routine that you can do while you're reading. Once you've watched the video and gone through the different postures, it's also something you can do whenever and wherever that you're reading. Today I'm reading The Waves by Virginia Woolf, and I would love to hear what you're reading. So hop on your mat and let's get started. We're going to start on our stomach, coming into Sphinx pose. Your elbows will be directly underneath your shoulders, legs out straight behind you. You should have the tops of your toes rooted to the ground. And remember in all of these postures to just breathe. So I'm going to be quiet so you can read, and I'll come back in a second. You can stay here for longer, or you can press yourself up to tabletop position, wrists directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips. You want to hold your core in and look straight down at your book. Breathing here. We're going to do a cat-cow here. Inhaling, looking forward, exhaling, rounding through the spine, sending the tailbone down between your knees. Just really waking up the spine here. Press up to a plank, and then you're going to step your right foot forward. And make sure it's a little bit off the mat before you bring your left leg down to the ground, and we're in a lizard variation. Remember, if any of these postures are not comfortable for you, you can always go back to one we've already done. Breathing here. Come up on the back foot and then bring the right leg in, knee bent. You can put a block under your seat. Coming into a pigeon pose, you can either come down onto your forearms or you can hold yourself up on your hands, whatever's going to be most comfortable for you. I like to come all the way down when I'm reading. Pushing up, we're going to come back to our stomach, back to Sphinx pose. Making sure that the elbows are directly under the shoulders. Or you can push up into a cobra. Hands off the mat so that you can see your book. Be mindful to hold your abs in so you don't hurt your low back. Lower down and press back to our tabletop position. Being careful to have your knees directly underneath your hips. Come up to a plank, and then we're going to step the left foot forward and off the mat, lowering that right knee. And we're on lizard to the other side. Again, if this is not a comfortable posture through your hips, you can always stay in table or go back to Sphinx or Cobra. Breathing here. Come up on the right leg and bring the left foot in so that we're in pigeon. Again, placing a block underneath your tail to help keep your hips level if you cannot come all the way down to the ground. You can be up on your hands or down on your forearms. Keeping length in your spine. Push yourself up. Coming back to tabletop, we're going to go through a quick cat-cow again, just to bring movement to the spine, exhaling and inhaling. Then we're going to come up into a squat, so being on your toes, or you can bring your heels to the ground. You can also put a block underneath your seat, making it so you can sit up. Try to sit up as straight as possible. Taking the block away, come and bring the soles of your feet together into a butterfly position. And you can put your book right down on your feet. Make sure to keep length in your spine. Breathing here. Roll up slowly and extend the feet out. You can still keep the knees bent. Place your book on your flexed feet. Make sure that you're hinging from your hips. You can round through the shoulders, but make sure that the movement starts from your hips. Roll up slowly, straighten the right leg and bring the left leg over, bending the knee. And then you're going to turn towards the left. Make sure to keep length in your spine. You're twisting from your center, not forcing it with the hands. And we'll switch, bringing the left leg out straight, right knee bends and your foot comes over. Again, make sure to twist from your center, from your core. You can also use a block behind you to help you find length through the spine. Release the right leg, bring the block right behind you, and we're going to roll back over it. If this is not comfortable, if this hurts your back, just do it without the block or return to one of the postures that was more relaxing, because this is a little bit of a back bend. Roll up slowly, remove the block, come back down to your mat. Take a strap or a belt or even your hand on your left leg, and we're just going to do a passive leg stretch here. You can keep it up straight towards the ceiling, you can bend your knee, or you can allow it to fall out towards the side. Again, if you don't have a strap, that's fine. You can hold right onto your leg. Exhale, release. We're going to switch to the other side. So bringing the right leg up towards the sky, bending the knee, or you can bring it out towards the side. Again, you can use a strap or prop your leg up on your hand, or you can just return to one of the postures we were doing before. Release. Bring your feet off your mat and allow your knees to fall together. Then straighten your legs out all the way, coming into Shavasana. Breathing into the ground. Roll up slowly. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day and namaste. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like as well as comment and subscribe. Subscribers allow me to continue to make free content. Also, don't forget to hit the bell because that will let you know whenever I have new content out. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.